Alright, welcome back to Pokemon Limited First Edition Gold Version Edition Gold. Pokemon Gold. So, I've spent the weekend, about 16 hours, like 2 full work days on the weekend, grinding out levels. So now, all of the Pokemon that we still need to evolve by leveling only need like 1 or 2 battles against like any old wild Pokemon to do it. With the exception of Betty the Mareep. Because she's been a Mareep this whole time. So I left her at level 28. We're gonna get her 2 levels real quick. Which is why I'm in Viridian. We're gonna go make a fool out of Cal and his 3 starter Pokemon, and just get her all leveled up in one go. I think the one thing that I haven't prepared really are the friendship evolutions. So after we get Betty evolved here, I am actually going to go back to the Elite Four. We're going to take Emmanuel to the Elite Four because that seems to me the fastest way to actually get a happiness evolution. With the experience share, he'll technically be involved in the Elite Four battles, which count as like special battles. They like level up his... Oh, crap. Okay, well, Lord is at a slight disadvantage, and Meganium got a light screen going. Okay. I think I have to focus. Point being, the Elite Four, leveling up Pokemon is good for their happiness, but also being in important battles is good for them, so, jeez. See, I thought we were gonna, like, sweep the floor with this guy Cal. Apparently not. When it's daytime, so he gets more healing from synthesis. Okay. Well, we have a team full. A team full of powerful Pokemon. I guess I'll just do Flamethrower again, assuming, yeah. But I'm excited, I'm excited. We really, I want to go to the... I want to get Emmanuel's happiness evolution while it's still daytime. And then we can jump into just leveling up all the other ones. Oh wait, I just realized... Okay. There's a problem with my approach here that I just realized. Because Betty got a level, and she's probably going to get another one. So we're going to have to level... We're going to have to do another battle, because she can only level up... She can only evolve once per battle. I've done this wrong. Crap. I'm going to reset. We're going to go fight Cal, but first we got to get... We got to get Betty to evolve... Crap. Okay, Betty. We're going to get you to evolve here, and then we're going to get... we're going to go battle Cal. And be smarter about it. The nice thing about this approach that I found, I did a lot of Elite Four battling. That's how I leveled them all up. But the nice thing about being out here in the grass and having them go out first is you get to see the back sprite of Pokemon that we wouldn't normally get to see. Plus, it's really safe to switch them out here and just get more experience all at once. And meanwhile, all of my core team, they're either level 66 or 67. With the exception of Conifer, who's level 70 now. Actually, we'll check how many experience points Betty needs. We might not need to go to Viridian after all. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah! She's fluffy. She turned pink. And lost some floof. Oops, we can't. That's right. I forgot she used to be our light in the darkness. Okay, yeah. Let's go. We'll go fight. We'll go battle Cal. But first, gotta read out the Flaffy entry because we only read the silver one. Thank. Oops. There you are. Flaffy, the wool Pokemon. As a result of storing too much electricity, it developed patches where even downy wool won't grow. Oops. Okay. Wonder... It's like overstimulated the tissue and it won't grow fur anymore there. Wonder how that works. Oh, that's right. I don't have a surfer in my party, so we'll take the magnet train. But I wondered about that. If you had a lot of electricity stored in your body, would you not grow hair? Hair? No hair on your head because too much electricity, brain too big? Bald people be smart because they have too much electricity coursing through their brain? Is that what the Pokedex is telling me? Okay. I think we can also battle the rival today. So that'll be another good battle for Emmanuel to become an Espion. But I'm gonna say that Betty will level up with only 3 battles here. I want Lord to go first, so we're just gonna do that. Okay. Oh, I should have saved again. That's fine. This is exciting. I'm really hoping we get to do the trait evolutions this stream, because I've been waiting for those for a long time. I've never had a Sizor or a Politoed. They're just so out of reach in a casual playthrough. You have to get so far into the game to even get one. Or, I don't know, I guess if you know about how to get a Politoed, you can catch a Poliwag, like, around the same time that you get to, not Mahogany Town. The place with the guy who makes the Pokeballs. Why can't I remember what it's called? Azalea? I think that's it. Around the time you get there... Oh, but that's right, you need to get Surf to even get the King's Rock. So it's like... I don't know. Unless you do what I'm about to do before we play Crystal. You kinda can't get the item that you need until pretty far in. Same with the Steelix and Sizor. That metal coat is hard to come by. And when do we get the upgrade? I think you get the upgrade by talking to a random guy at Sylph Company. So you have to beat the Elite Four at least once in a champion just to get that. Although I guess you can't get a Porygon at all. Ew, Betty. I like this Ampharos sprite better than the silver one, I gotta say. She wants to learn Thunder Punch. Because she has arms now. Well, I guess she had arms before. We can replace Thundershock. Yeah. Okay. I'll read the entry when I get out of the building. Ampharos, the light Pokemon. The tail's tip shines brightly and can be seen from far away. It acts as a beacon for lost people. Yeah, like the lighthouse Ampharos. It's only 4 foot tall. I thought Ampharos for sure was a bigger Pokemon. Like at least like 5 foot something or 6. Yeah. It's cool. I like Ampharos. Alright, but now we go to the Elite Four. I have been giving haircuts to my Chansey, so her happiness is higher. Her? I actually forget if we have a boy or girl Chansey. But then Togepi also starts with pretty high happiness, so it shouldn't be that hard to get them what they need. I'm gonna start with just Emmanuel, and then we'll do the other ones. Oops. I've also leveled up everybody in the team to the point, in the core team anyway, to the point where, oh wait. Sorry, I forgot that Lord, I was clicking on Lord, not. Betty, there you are. Just about everybody in the core team is now able to effectively battle so at least somebody at the Elite Four. Like, I think Arachne can single-handedly take down, like, we don't even need Gengar for the, oh, but it's a hard choice. Carrie, I'll bring out Conifer, because I just like to show off how strong he is. But we don't even need, like, we don't even need Gengar for Lance and his Dragonites anymore. Right, 152. Gotta put Betty in the right box. Nothing sinister about that at all. This is just the box based on the Pokedex number. Don't read into it. We're just gonna... And then where's the box for Espeon? I think it's the 228. Oh no, there it is, 187. Okay. It's the next one over. See, Emmanuel and Betty are neighbors. I swear I will never remember which box anybody belongs in, except for like the starters and some of the legendaries. Yeah, we've got a few, yeah, Guildenstern. We got a few pokes to evolve here. Okay, Emmanuel. I believe you don't even have to be, unless I'm horribly mistaken, having the experience share also gives him happiness. And we'll have Lord out in front just in case, because I think we can battle the rival, Keith. Keith, the rival. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we'll get lucky and we'll just get an Espeon evolution pretty quick. But I don't think Emmanuel has like any happiness. I think he's just at base level right now. We'll see. I'm not gonna do like crazy number of Elite Four runs if we don't get happiness after like maybe one, because they take a long time. They take like half an hour. I just want to give Emmanuel the chance to evolve one time this stream, and then we'll do all the other pokes. Because the other pokes will be much quicker. And it'll feel really good to have the Pokemon caught number way higher. Okay, we could keep Lord in, but I like to spread the experience around. Arachne has Solar Beam. And Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb will probably knock him out. The tragic thing about Arachne is that I think even with type advantage, because Solar Beam and Psychic are both special moves, Sludge Bomb is probably still more effective even when it's just neutral damage. Yeah. Oh, and it was a crit. Nice. I'll never know if the Quick Claw procced on that, or if she was just faster than Feraligatr, because Feraligatr's slow. Oh no, you know, she can fight a Crobat too, I forgot. The upside of having moves like Psychic on an Ariados is that she can really safely fight poison types, except for that confusion. Oh, but she broke through. Yeah, you could do it, Arachne. I knew it. I knew you could. Keith's Crobat doesn't stand a chance. Like, she can knock out Koga's Crobat in a single hit now. Oh, I guess Keith's Crobat is higher level. He's got a 48, and Koga only has a level 44 Crobat. I guess that speaks to Koga having, like, more respect for his Pokemon, and they like him better. His Crobat evolved sooner because it was happier the whole time. Oh, so I think I'm gonna keep the battle animations off until we do the legendary Pokemon, because as much as I like the battle animations, they make things take so much longer. Hey, Arachne, you can fight a Gengar. You can beat Koga's Gengar and Karen's Gengar, and of course Keith's Gengar has no chance. Shadowbell, poof. Pshaw. Even with Stab, it's not very good on a Gengar, sadly. You should have taught your Gengar the elemental punches, my dude. Oh, sure, you can learn Quick Attack, why not? Get rid of Tail Whip. Whip that Tail Whip out of here. We don't need it. Oh yeah, and a missive for Alakazam. For a second I was like, oh no, I don't have a move for the Psychic Pokemon, but yes I did. I have like 3 moves across 2 Pokemon. Shiny! I can never get over how much I love emissive. Shiny Umbreon. Those bright blue rings. Especially when I saw how, like, regular Umbreon has very dull rings. They're, like, brown rather than yellow. They're, like, hardly... They're supposed to be kind of golden, but they don't really look it. Oh. Well, I think if Emmanuel doesn't evolve in this Elite Four run, then we will take him to... I'll take him to Goldenrod and see how happy he is. Maybe we can give him a haircut. Oh, you know what? I frickin' forgot. I should have taken him to Blue's sister for a haircut. Before stream, because, like, it's only between it's only at certain times a day. It would have been, like, a couple hours ago. I missed my window. And I think the Haircut Brothers salon is closed today, so... Oops. But it's fine. It's fine. Like, after this, whatever happens after this, we're doing all the Pokemon that just need, like, one... They just need to fight, like, one Tangela or Ponyta outside of Mount Silver. Yeah, I think I showed this off when I was streaming last, that the Elite Fours become pushovers once you get to, like, this high level. Like, the only Pokemon that show any resistance are... if I don't have Conifer to do those, like, high damage returns on, Karen's Umbreon and Lance's Dragonites. And I got Carrie to the point where she can sometimes, like, about half the time she can one-hit the weaker Dragonites with a Thunder. But it comes down to the damage variance. Because, you know, every Pokemon attack... there's like an extra little bit of variance in damage that's like just a few hit points. I actually don't know how much it is offhand. but every time you do an attack, it'll vary by a little bit. And Carrie is at the point where her thunders are just... they're like in the range to sometimes fail at a one hit. But it's really satisfying when they land it. And of course, Thunder has a chance to paralyze. So even without the one hits on Carrie, you can... I've been able to occasionally be able to sweep just because the Dragonite gets paralyzed and doesn't attack. I'm surprised. Will usually does a quick attack on one of his Zatus, but he didn't do a single thing. And Missive comes out of this untouched, unscathed. I'll feel really dumb if Emmanuel evolves, like, after just a few Elite Fourth. Oh. It'll be like, oops, I guess we're just fighting... I could have brought my Chansey or Togepi with me, but we're just fighting all of them. It'll feel like wasted time. But I'm gonna bring, when we do, I'm gonna bring Chansey and Togepi here as well for the same reasons. But I'm gonna bring them both at the same time so we can switch out in between Elite Fours if one of them evolves right away. Yeah. I'm really eager to get the legendaries, because I think I've caught all the legendary dogs before. Or at least I've caught like 2 out of the 3 before. And I'm not really sure. I'd love to do like a mean look strategy, but I don't think we have like a strong enough... what was it? I was looking at Pokemon, like Gengar would be the choice, except that I'd have to raise another Gengar so that it would learn mean look, because Gengar needed to be optimized for sweeping the entire Elite Four, so he doesn't have it. Or what was the next fastest? Because you need a Pokemon that's fastest enough to get mean look off before somebody leaves. Or before one of the dogs runs away. But I don't know. Because the trouble is that I'm going to use a Mulan the second. Ever the Pokemon catching expert. To try and put them to sleep and then I'll swipe. But like... she kind of has to get the Quick Claw proc to even do it. So I don't know if, I don't remember, the percentage chance on that is kind of low, I think. Not great odds. Okay, and I think the only one that Arachne kind of struggles with is Fortress. Steel resists Psychic and Grass, and it's immune to poison. But we have Lord with us. We have the Lord with us. To see our safe passage past the fortresses that stand against our Poke faith. And I'll switch back to Arachne so she can get the experience, because she's lower level. And I think she finally got to the point where she can one-hit Psychic this muck. Let's see. Yep. Easy. At least I assume that each of the Elite Four count as, like, important battles. That might be only the champion. I guess we'll see. And I'll leave, no, you know what? I'll switch to Rosencrantz can take on Bruno. Because Bruno likes to do, his Hitmontop likes to do Dig. So if I start with Rosencrantz out, then it won't do that. Although, wait, what am I saying? There's no chance that it'll do that because it's... whatever. Rosencrantz is just gonna go first anyway. I think, or if I sent Arachne first, she might not go first. If Hitmontop gets to go first against Arachne, then it, like, wastes time. Yeah, somebody had a quick attack. And it was Bruno. Okay, now I like Arachne for Onyx. I like Arachne for Onyx because she can just, like, Psychic. I think she can Psychic him down. Or I can do Sunny Day, because this Onyx loves to do Sandstorm. So if he does a Sandstorm, we can do Sunny Day to cancel it. Nope, Psychic is enough. Never mind. Right, and we can go back to Rosencrantz for the rest, because he needs the level now. Or he needs the experience now. Poor Onyx doesn't even drop that good experience compared with the others. Like, my Pokemon were getting similar level of experience from a level 41 Wild Tangela. But some of the Elite Four Pokemon drop like 2,000 or more XP. Lance's Dragons in particular. That's what really makes this worthwhile, is going all the way up to Lance, and kind of forcing yourself to battle all of these. I guess battling a series of wild Pokemon will always take longer than battling a trainer with a full set of 6, because you have all the like loading screens and having to go to like your Pokemon that knows Sweet Scent and all that stuff. Okay. And I wish I thought to get Emmanuel some haircuts. I'm feeling kind of dumb. That's okay. Alright, now, I think, actually, Arachne's... I don't know. I'm just gonna start with Conifer, and I'll save. Because it's really annoying to fight Karen's Umbreon. Like, it just has so much defense and special defense. It really takes Conifer and his, like, stab return at maximum friendship. Or happiness. I think it's supposed to be friendship. I always call it happiness, but it's like the same idea. But at maximum power return is just like deadly. It's only a little bit weaker than like Hyper Beam. Yeah, see, look at those boring Umbreon, like normal Umbreon colors. Get out of here, boring Umbreon. We only care about shiny Umbreon, who's blue. Who's bright, radiant blue. More like the moon than your dull brown. Okay, now we can do some Rosencrantz stuff. I feel like, I want to say Lord can also solo Karen now. Her flamethrower is like almost good enough to one-hit the Umbreon. Which is kind of like hard to believe, you know. I think like a stab flamethrower on a starter Pokemon is just not, like it just doesn't do enough to knock out an Umbreon with, even when you have like a 22 level advantage. Bam. Bam! And the Gengar is gone! I'll switch to Lord for the quick one. For the quick kill. Even though Murkrow, sadly, she's not very strong. I don't know why she's here. I think she's meant to, like, throw you off. Like, you haven't seen this Pokemon before. You don't know what it can do. But it's actually just the first stage Pokemon that's not very strong. No, we'll stay with the Lord. We'll stay in the care of the Lord. And she spoke the words, and the words were so. The Houndoom was fainted, and Karen stood defeated in the hall of the Elite Four. Yes, Warren, bite, because it's a good move to have. Although, as a psychic Pokemon, a dark attack is kind of a risk, isn't it? Because you're going to be using it against dark types. Or, psychic types. Or no, wait. What am I talking about? It's a really good move, because you're using it against psychic... whatever. Whatever's... Alright, and Conifer is out in front, so we're good. Conifer, like, absolutely wrecks Lance. There's no... like, he doesn't stand a chance. No chance for Lance. That's what we say. Oh. Don't know where his hood went. He did have a hood up. In the overworld. But yeah. I was kind of hoping when he hit level 30 that Emmanuel was going to evolve, but I guess not. It's not enough. Not enough levels or happiness, like total happiness. Friendship? Not enough friendship. I wonder if a Shadow Ball would be enough to knock out the Aerodactyl. Because Conifer can handle all these easily, except the Aerodactyl's a little dicey. Because Iron Tail would be stab, but it has like, not like 75 accuracy or something. I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna see if Shadow Ball does enough. Because I don't think that Aerodactyl can even knock out Conifer. He's too strong. Alright, moment of truth. It's not his strongest attack at all, but it doesn't have to get cut in half by the rock resistance. Oh, almost. Okay, now... Ah, good. I was worried that Lance was going to heal up his Aerodactyl, because that would be a really cheap way to get around the, Or no, I think it still has to recover anyway from the Hyper Beam after that, but it would be a good way to, like, stall. Alright. Yeah, I feel like this many levels, and like 5 important battles, or 6, right? Because we we have the Elite Four, Lance, and I think Keith also counts as an important battle, or he should. 6 important battles in all these levels should be a lot of friendship. Emmanuel should be really happy. Yeah. I don't care about you, Lance. You're just the rise of a great champion. Aw, no evolution. Not yet. We'll get an idea of how close we are, though. But yeah. Next comes the actual extravaganza, as promised. Oh, excuse me. I think I'd be more energized. I had like 2 sodas today. And a reheated pizza. I didn't really reheat it enough, though. But it was still good. It was good enough. Because I discovered my local pizza joint is still open in spite of all the pandemic stuff. And apparently they still take phone call orders. Which I find really refreshing. I'm sick of all these, like, order out apps and their exploit of the workers. I would, like, much sooner just... I have to figure out what their phone number is, but I would much sooner just call the pizza place and be like, I'm gonna come pick it up. Because that's what we always did when we were kids. I remember we had, like, there was this one place... I think there were, like, 3 pizza places in my hometown, and, like, one of them was the good one, but they didn't deliver. And so we didn't go to them very often because we were just kind of lazy. They were, like, just far away enough that, like, carrying the pizza home was annoying, but, like, you shouldn't drive that far because it was not very far. But the one that did deliver was, like, kind of mediocre pizza. I imagine that maybe they kept it frozen or something. Like they would have like frozen pizzas they heat up in the oven or something, because I don't know. I don't know why it didn't taste as good. Maybe it's the sauce. Because the other one, the good restaurant, the good pizza place, they made it all in, like you could see the ovens. You know, watching them make it like any good pizza place. But yeah, I feel like I haven't gone out and had like a fresh New York style pizza in years. Like, I've gotten delivery when I visited people, and by the time it arrives, it's been a while, so it's like not as fresh as it could be. And I've made my plenty and plenty of frozen pizzas because it's just so convenient and they're still tasty. Oh, oops, I have a conifer in the front. Hang on. Yeah, support your local restaurants, your local pizza joints. Even if they're probably owned by some corporation somewhere. They're probably franchised. Aw, Manuel's only quite cute. That's not a good rating, man. Okay. We'll get Emmanuel up there. I'll do some, like, I don't know what. I'll make sure to get him haircuts in between streams, and by the time we come back, we should be able to... Oh, oops, I don't need to heal anybody. What am I doing? But okay, we can deposit somebody... Oh, Conifer can go back in the box for now. Because we need... oh, right. Oops. I forgot which box we were on. Because we need to get rebuffs so we can just quickly battle wild Pokemon. You know what? While we're here... Let's just pick up the first Pokemon in the box who needs to evolve. Goldenstern. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm saving the trait evolutions for later. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, for a moment, they were in the party together. Does anybody in here have a regular? Oh, you have a stone evolution. Oh, Forcrestria. Yeah, we'll take you out of the box. VIP, here we go. We won't... My goal here is to not have to switch boxes so often, so we're just gonna kind of go box by box after I get rebuff out of here. Okay. Rebuff, where are you? There you are. Okay, so we need... Forcrestria is going to be up front, and we'll get to see the back sprite. And you hold an experience share. You'll notice I have a metal coat. I luckily managed to find one. After, like, I think it was perfectly on the, like, 10th Magnemite that I used Thief on. I got one. And it's only like a 10% chance that they have it. Oh, Rapidash. That's more experience than we need, but okay. Yeah, look at her. It's a cute little pinecone Pokemon. Look at that shading. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. Love the artwork. Okay, Lord, you can fight this Rapidash. Arachne could fight this Rapidash too, but I just kind of like to have Lord out here. Oh, and he even missed. Foolish creature. Yeah, for a second you think like, oh man, we didn't get enough experience, but Forcrestria gets a second one from... a second set of experience from the experience share. Oh. There she goes. She looks terrified. Oh my gosh, what have I become? It's almost like Tangela, where I like don't want to know what's inside of the fortress. Although the Pokedex will probably tell us. Okay, Pokedex, tell us some horrifying facts about Fortress. It was around the like 180s, right? There it is. Forretress, the bagworm Pokemon. Its entire body is shielded by a steel-hard shell. What lurks inside the armor is a total mystery. Oh, alright. Yeah, I'll take that. Fair enough. Right, we gotta go back to 187 for this. Boop, boop, boop. You know, maybe we will do the stone evolutions. As we come across them. There's only two. There's only two left. Oops. Gotta take the experience share. Gotta take the experience share off of Orchestria. There we go. Or no, I kind of want to leave the stone evolutions for after we do all the leveling. Yeah, so all y'all here will stay there. So do I even have anybody left to evolve in this box? I think we got everybody. Yeah. Okay. Next box. But yeah, I also over-leveled one Pokemon, my Ammonite, so that it could learn... so it can learn a move that I need. Oh, here we go. So it can learn Ancient Power. So that feller is going to be it's going to evolve to level 49 in a minute when we get to it. Diglett. Whoops. I love that Diglett has like its own bespoke icon, its own bespoke little moving sprite. Diglett the Diglett, he's so excited. I've kind of developed some movement tech for this whole thing as well. You notice that I turned around in the grass so that we won't have any chance of an additional encounter when I try to leave. Because just turning around in the grass can cause a wild encounter. I forgot, Emissive. As resilient as Emissive is, he's not very powerful. So he'll probably take a couple bites to knock out the Sursaring. And I could have switched to somebody else who can one-hit it. Okay, good. At least it didn't use Rest. Like, the bane of my last 2 days has been Ursaring's using Rest when I don't one-hit kill them. It's quite bad. Yeah. Level 27. Piglet is evolving. Oh, I don't know, Christopher Robin. I don't feel so good. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm multiplying. I can't do a Piglet voice. I don't remember what he sounds like. Dog Trio. They're an a cappella group. They're gonna sing for us. What if that's a Pokedex entry? When 3 Digletts come together, they form an a cappella group and cannot be separated. Dog Trio, the mole Pokemon. Its 3 heads bob separately up and down to loosen the soil nearby, making it easier for it to burrow. Yeah. And how does it burrow? With its mole claws. That's right. It's like... It's not even like... There's not a mystery there. That's the only thing that ever made sense is that Digletts have little mole claws. Because one of their starting moves is Scratch. And they're mole Pokemon. They dig. How do you think they dig? Think they just sort of waggle their noses at the dirt? No, they got claws. Oh, no, Mappo already evolved, but we have Mina. What do we have? Mina, Depardieu. We got 2 bugs. Mina, Depardieu, and Bigum. Well, Bigum gets to go first, because he's just first in the list. And maybe we'll get lucky and be able to do his trait evolution this stream. You made Bigum hold the experience share. Whoops. I think you can buffer the directional input so that you don't actually accidentally walk out of the grass like that. I've been watching too many speedrun videos, and I'm talking about this like strats. Look at Bigum! He's like, oh boy, I'm ready to fight that giant fire unicorn. It's like, no, Bigum. That's okay. You, Rosencrantz will take over, alright, Bigum? You go, sit in the ball. But you get your experience. You got to see a wild horse with a horn on its head and fire for a mane, and for that you'll be able to become a Machoke. Oh boy, let me at him, coach. I can do it. He's like, no, Bigum, I don't think you can. Okay, here we go. He's like, yeah. Oh, he ate a spinach, and now he's actually getting strong. I'm strung to the finish, cause I eat my spinach. I'm Bigum the Sailor Machoke. That doesn't work. Forget me. Boop, boop, boop. And he's got his own little Machoke sprite. It's very cute. There you are. Machoke, the superpower Pokemon. It always goes at its full power, but this very tough and durable Pokemon never gets tired. Cool. I'm remembering at one point in this long playthrough, I said that I wanted to get the full Pokedex in gold and silver, and I'm glad that I decided not to. I've changed my mind long ago, because I was just thinking like, oh my gosh, how many... It's not even like... My idea was just to trade the Pokemon as soon as they evolved so that we would just get all the entries, and I wouldn't have to evolve all the Pokemon like twice. But even doing that would be miserable. I'm really glad I didn't do that. Okay, Mina. Oh, wait, I can do this. There we go. Yeah, I forget what the back sprite for Venonat looks like. I think you can see part of its face. Yeah. Aww. She's so cute. Oh, and she a giant board. Don't worry, I'm gonna save you from the board. Don't worry, Mina, you don't have to fight it. And this will take over. And he might actually get the last little bit of experience he needs for 67. See, at this rate, all of my core team will be, like, decently leveled to Battle Red, which is something that I've been thinking about a lot. Like, what's my strategy gonna be? How much do I need to grind? But I think that we're just gonna go in with whatever levels they end up being at the end of this. Alright, Mina. She's looking more like a Caterpie in a Metapod's evolution than what you would think she would evolve into, but now she's a Venomoth. She wants to learn Gust. Aw. She's not even a flying type. We don't need to learn Gust, Mina. Maybe I should have let her... I feel kind of bad not letting her learn Gust. Oh, look, she's the little flying bug. She's got, like, they reused the same sprite... Or they used the same sprite for Butterfree and Venomoth. It was very cute. I like that. Sometimes you can do that. There. Venomoth, the poison moth Pokemon. When it attacks, it flaps its large wings violently to scatter its poisonous powder all around. Yeah. I like that. I like its cry. Ta-da! It's one of those, unlike Mankey, I think Venomoth's cry ends up being better than Venonat's. Whereas Mankey's cry is better than Primeape's. I don't know, Venomoth just sounds like it's showing off. Or it's like, it's so proud of itself. It's showing off something, and I like that. Venomoth should be proud. It's a good design. Cute Pokemon. Cute bug. Wait, did I take the experience share back? Yeah, I did. See you, Mina. Have a good time. Okay, Depardieu, I think, is the last one in the box that we need. Yeah, at least until we do trade evolutions. Funny, I think like 2... Is it 2 or 3? I think it's only 2 of the regular trade evolutions are in the same box. Should probably put some of these excess items away, but whatever. We may already... Technically, we've already filled out the Pokedex entry for Parasect because we have Mulan the second. But Depardieu deserves to evolve. Look at him. Look at the little guy. Most of his sprite is just like the shadow underneath him because he's so tiny. Yeah, you go get him, Rosencrantz. I guess I didn't even need to make Depardieu fight, but I like the idea of all these Pokemon getting to shine a little bit, like getting to see what their back sprites are. That's just part of the Pokedex challenge. Yeah. Here we go. Look at him tentatively reaching out with his claw. And then he raises it up high to strike. In his full form as a Parasect. Yeah. Alright. I don't remember if I read the Parasect entry or not when we got Mulan. I might have, but I'm gonna read it again. Parasect, the mushroom Pokemon. It stays mostly in dark, damp places, the preference not of the bug, but of the big mushrooms on its back. Yeah. So people like to say that the mushrooms totally take over the bug part of Paras when it becomes a Parasect, but I don't know. I like to believe that they are a symbiotic relationship, that they both benefit from each other, that even though the mushrooms are parasitic, they still, like, they both have, like a cooperative existence. That's what I want to believe. Pokemon's so dark, man. All this dark stuff that you didn't even know about. Like, man, like, Ditto is a failed Mew clone that's just like this horrible little sludge pile. Oops. I think we can run away from this. Unless Rebuff is first. No, Arachne is here. Okay. Arachne might not actually be able to run away. Oh, there we go. See, this is what it's... Even just one step into the grass, you can just immediately be attacked. Okay, Sludge Girl. Sludge Girl will become a Sludge Woman today. Oh, I wish we could rename her Sludge Woman, but it won't fit. It'd have to be like... I'd have to take the U and the E out, I think. Or no, I'd have to take the one of the letters out of Sludge. So it could be like Sludge without a D, or Sludge without an E, Slug, or Sludge without a U, so it's more like a license plate. Here, Missive, maybe we can get you over the, over that little last hump of experience to your next level. Gosh, look at these Pokemon stomping and biting each other. It's the true essence of the sport. It's nothing like that part in the Pokemon movie where they're just sort of like everybody's exhausted and still like biting and chomping on each other. It's not like that at all. Oh, she's reaching out her hand. She's getting bigger. And her left eye, from this angle, her left eye is almost like a sparkle, like she's about to do a killing blow in an anime. She says the famous line from, I think it's from Fist of the North Star. Okay, let's find, where's Muck in this listing? There you are. Muck. the sludge Pokemon. They love to gather in smelly areas where sludge accumulates, making the stench around them worse. Why do any trainers get mucks if they smell so bad? Or maybe it, you know what, maybe it depends on what you feed them. Maybe there's some food that sludge, that Grimers and Mucks can eat that they don't smell so bad. See ya, Sludge Girl. Live out your stinky, smelly, truest self of a life. Also, wait, did I? Yeah. No, I had to go catch a, I think I forgot to catch a second Slowpoke. So the other day I had to go catch one. And I wanted to get one as high level as possible to save myself some time. But like the best you can do is actually, it's only like level 24, I think is the highest level wild Slowpoke you can find. And level 37 evolution, so you know, kind of a grind to get Abby to that point. Meanwhile, Guildenstern will just have to hold a rock while we send it through the trade tubes. I guess it's just one tube, isn't it? Aw, look at her, look at her. She's going, she looks like she just woke up. Nah, I don't think she can fight a Tangela with a level disadvantage like that. Don't worry, Abby, you can go back to sleep in a minute. We just need you to witness this wild Tangela getting bitten to death by a missive. There we go. And Abby also levels up. They both got 7 in the 1-stitch. The Slowpoke's right. She's like about to roll over on her back. Oh, but she's so happy that she's a Slowbro. Even though the shell is clamping on her tail. You know, a funny thing I heard... Oh. Withdraw? It's not a good move. The funny thing I saw, the Space World demo for Pokemon Gold had a Pokemon that looks like the Slowbro shell. I know they always say that it's supposed to be a Shelter. That's what I always heard. Is it supposed to be a Shelter clamps onto its tail, but that does not look like a Shelter. And, but yeah, there was like a sprite in the collection of Pokemon that looks like that shell. Slowbro, the Hermit Crab Pokemon. If the tail-biting Shelter is thrown off in a harsh battle, it reverts to being an ordinary Slowpoke. Yeah, see, they call it a Shelter. Also, Hermit Crab. Slowbro's not a Hermit Crab, what are you talking about? Did it choose to live in that shell? It's only got its tail bitten in there. Also, it feels kind of tragic that a Slowbro can, like, have the shell knocked off. Like, the shell gets stunned and, like, loosens its grip on its tail, and then Slowbro just becomes a Slowpoke. It begs a lot of questions. Like, what defines a Pokemon evolution? What defines the evolution if, like, losing the shell is enough to turn it back into a Slowpoke? Could that happen to other Pokemon? Could a Dugong change back into a Gongor because you, like, knocked it cross-eyed or something? I don't know. I don't know what the... Because Pokemon, like, almost always shimmer and glow and do, like, a magical girl transformation when they evolve. So, like, I don't know. That seems really tragic that a Slowbro can regress like that. I feel like they might... Is there, like, a Pokemon that does that? Like, actually in the game, though? Is there a way to, like, unevolve a Pokemon? I don't know if there is. I think that's one of the few things they haven't done within the scope of the design. And I think it would have to be only one, like, a certain species of Pokemon that would work with, too, because, like, so many Pokemon can't learn certain moves until they evolve, and it wouldn't make sense for them to keep them. You know, like if a Charizard, if you could devolve a Charizard back into a Charmeleon, like, it shouldn't be able to know flying moves. like wing attack. But I don't know. I think they should do that. I think they should have a mechanic where like a certain Pokemon under the right conditions can be devolved. There would just have to be like a good reason for you to do that. Although then again, maybe that's kind of what forms are, and like other like how some Pokemon have like transformations with it that aren't evolution. Yeah, Dugong. I love this Dugong sprite. Look at how carefree. Look at how carefree and goofy Gongor looks right now. Whoops. And for some reason, it's got the Lapras sprite. I didn't notice that before. But look at him. Look at Gongor. Like, yeah, I'm a Dugong. And I love Seal's sprite as well. Seal and Dugong are maybe some of my favorite Pokemon design. Look at that little seal. His big tongue sticking out. Dugong, the sea lion Pokemon. Its streamlined body has little drag in water. The colder the temperature, the friskier it gets. Also, 5'7", that is a big seal. That's like actual seal sized. Or like a walrus. I don't know how big seals get. Or sea lions. But 5'7" seems big. As a big animal. Okay, Obsidian, Eric, Marnie. Oh, we have a bunch left. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get Obsidian out, and we're gonna exit the Pokemon Center. But it's time for the midstream break. That's right. The sun is almost setting here in the foothills of Mount Silver. It's time to get up and take a break. Walk around, get a snack or something. I'm gonna save. Because we've got 213 Pokemon now. Yeah, nothing else to say. Just enjoy the music during the break. Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. It's time for your old buddy Pete and his Pokemon going on an adventure to evolve everything and fill out the Pokedex and to catch any Pokemon that we can't evolve ourselves. You see, this here Pokemon is a round ball we call Voltorb, and it's a real salty son of a gun. It can explode at the slightest provocation. You do not want to make a Voltorb angry, my friend, because you will not come back with all of your hands and feet intact. Now, I gotta appreciate this here Obsidian, this Voltorb. His name is Obsidian. That's what I've called him. And just appreciate the design and the usage of a limited number of colors to illustrate what he looks like. You see that, you see the white and the slightly darker white kind of beige color. That white beige color on his underside is also reused for the shine on his head, and the red doesn't need any shading because it's bright enough and it's on the top side. And you can see one of his little beady eyes looking really angry. Ain't that beady, I suppose, is wide and it's enraged. He's ready to go all in on this Ponyta, but unfortunately for him, unfortunately for it, I should say, excuse me for using the wrong pronouns there. Obsidian is an it, or it's. Obsidian here, it's not well equipped to fight a Ponyta. I suppose it could use a self-destruct, but that would not give it the experience points it needs to evolve. So we're gonna switch that filler out right there for somebody more capable, in this case, Rosencrantz. Come on in there, Rosencrantz, and you're gonna get in there and take care of business and get rid of this wild Ponyta that has surrounded you by a tornado of fire. We call him, forget what we call him. We've seen him out in the desert country, out in the arid parts of the country. You see these things, and unfortunately Obsidian did not get enough experience from that one Ponyta to evolve. I think I miscalculated how many he would need. Excuse me, it, once again. I apologize. There are very few non-gendered Pokemon in this game, and I need to pay more attention. That is my fault. My mistake and my obligation to do better. I don't know. I'm gonna keep going with this until we have evolved Obsidian the Voltorb. But I believe it's called, I believe a Fire Whirl is what it's called when a twister or an otherwise small wind gust, for one reason or another, catches fire and it starts, it causes a real ruckus, a real rampage. You want to keep away from them. A twister by itself is bad enough, but a fire whirl is one whole different kettle of fish. And here we are. Obsidian is flipping upside down, and he's getting it's getting sort of a more cheeky outlook. It's got this knowing grin and a wink. Look at that electrode winking at us like it knows something we don't, and perhaps that's because it's about to explode and take us all with it. Take a few fingers and toes. All right, we did it. I'm tempted to read the Pokedex in that voice, but I think I don't want to break the rhythm. Where the heck is Voltorb in the list? I thought it was near Magnemite. Is it not? Oh, there it is. Electrode, the ball Pokemon. It is dangerous. If it has too much electricity and has nothing to do, it amuses itself by exploding. Oh wow. Electrode is even more volatile than I thought. It's also kind of big. It's like 3 feet. This thing is like as big as a beanbag chair. If you like inflated a beanbag chair, I guess. But that, it's just like, and I love the first line is just, it is dangerous. Number 101. Electrode. It's also fast. Maybe that, I think that's part of why it's so dangerous. Electrode is, at least in first generation, I don't know if it's been unseated. I think it must have been by now. But Electrode used to be the fastest Pokemon in the game by a pretty wide margin. Faster than Mewtwo, faster than Alakazam. That's right, he's one fast son of a gun, that Electrode, and he'll take your kneecaps off. I don't know why. I don't know why it would do that, but it would. I'm having to reinforce the it. Because we also have Magnemite. Magnemite now is also an it. Oops. And also uses the Voltorb spray. Oops, Eric isn't holding anything. I will take until you have nothing left to give. And that is all already happened. Yeah. I named him Eric for X-Men. For the X-Men. For Magneto. Eric Lenscher, I think. I imagine they're different. Knowing comic books, there's probably like a version of Magneto who has a totally different last name, but he's still Eric. So that like he and Professor X can have a back and forth. You'd be like, Charles. Eric. Charles. Eric. SpongeBob. I will lead the Brotherhood. No, that sounds more like... I don't think I can do the right impression of these people. I have achieved my final... I've achieved my final form, Charles. And I will lead the Brotherhood to a bright new future. A bright new future in which there are no humans left on this earth to pollute it. That's right, he's become Magneto. But then some of those old comics I bet are like, the evil Magneto and his Brotherhood of Mutants are at it again. And Charles Xavier... Oh, hang on. Let me do that again. Magneton, the magnet Pokemon. 3 Magnemite are linked by a strong magnetic force. Earaches will occur if you get too close. Earache looks wrong as a single word. But maybe it's fine. Oh, that's interesting. That's 3 foot, but a Magnemite is only 1 foot. Do the magnets make up the difference? Or do they get bigger? The magnets and the Magnemites in a Magneton are like bigger than regular ones? Well. Eric has reached his pinnacle, and we can return him to the box. We got one more in this box? Is it Einstein? Or wait, I think we have 2 more, because there's also Marnie in here. We got Dasha. Oh yeah, there's Marnie. Come along, Marnie. We're going on a journey right outdoors to like the nearest patch of grass that we can get to. Up, 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 up. Oh, oops, sorry. I'm not in the grass yet. This is basically a much sped up version of what I was doing all weekend. And luckily, we're going fast enough that it might not even take the full stream. I'll have to wait and see. I don't want to get ahead of myself, because I might be wrong. Trade evolutions might have to wait until next stream, because they just take a while. It just takes a while to do all those trades. I don't know, maybe I'll just run tonight's stream a little bit late to get all of that done. Because it would be really nice and refreshing to be able to, like, start next stream on the legendary hunt. Although I have a feeling that's only going to take half an hour, or like 1 hour at the most. I don't know. So maybe it's better to leave the trait evolutions for next time if it's taking that long. Oh, she's angry now. Cubone was kind of like, oh, whatever. Is like, oh, kind of chill. Marnie is now as a Marowak. She's got that big angry Dragon Ball Z eye. That angry, serious Toriyama eye. Let's see. Cubone. Cubone Bone. Where are you at? Marowak, but without the H. There you are. Marowak, the Bone Keeper Pokemon. It has been seen pounding boulders with the bone it carries in order to tap out messages to others. Oh. To other Marowaks? Other Pokemon in general? Marowak knows Morse code? That's what I'm getting from this, is Marowak knows Morse code and communicates with other Pokemon by tapping on rocks. I guess if Pokemon are sensitive to that, you could communicate over a pretty large distance just by, like, sending the reverberations through rock formations. Maybe Marowak hangs out around caves and mountains for that reason. Because it's just really easy to communicate. Kind of like... I'm imagining it works similar to, like, whales in the ocean. Whales and dolphins and some other marine animals. But instead of high-pitched screeches that sound bad out of the water, it's Morse code on rocks. Okay, Einstein. Okay, Einstein. It's time for you to evolve. I think the last time I've ever heard Einstein as an insult is probably Star Fox 64. It's like just old enough of an insult to have made sense. Look at his taper nose poking out. Einstein is just like not interested. Or also asleep like Slowpoke. Maybe they would get along. A Drowsy and a Slowpoke just like blazed out of their minds on beanbag chairs. On electrodes that they mistook for beanbag chairs because they're about the same size. But they're both really sturdy Pokemon, so the electrode could blow up and they still get out of it pretty well unscathed. Like, man, I had the weirdest vision just now, bro. Our beanbag chairs just exploded, dude. You're never gonna... They'll never believe you. They'll never believe us, man. Dude, your eyes are so bloodshot right now, man. They're never gonna believe anything that we say. This'll just have to be that kind of experience that lives between us. That builds our friendship closer together, but that we can't really tell anybody else because they'll think that... We just have to pretend that it is a joke that we made up. An inside joke. A lot of... maybe not a lot. There are a decent number of Pokemon that exploded provoked. Now I think about it. Also Geodudes. Or Gravelers, I think. It's like in the Pokedex entry that they'll blow up. Hey, Hypno! He found a coin somewhere and a string to thread through the gap, to thread through the hole in it. I don't know where you found that coin, Einstein, but you don't need the experience share anymore, so I'm taking that back. Yeah, we're filling out all the Pokeballs. Hypno, the Hypnosis Pokemon. When it is very hungry, it puts humans it meets to sleep. Then it feasts on their dreams. Huh. Also, Hypno, a bigger Pokemon than I thought it would be. It's 5'3". That's a tall Hypno. That's a tall animal. But I guess Drowsy is kind of like supposed to be taper-sized. So maybe a tapir standing straight up would be kind of like 5 feet. Also, I think we're done with this box. Yeah. Nice. Next box. Assuming that we haven't already evolved everyone in this box. Which we might have. I think there are a few boxes further down where we've evolved everybody, like the one that has all the legendaries in it. Oh no, actually that will have, that'll have some we haven't evolved, actually. Oh, here we go. Lemon, James, and Keen. We got 3. So Lemon, I got really lucky on Saturday. I hatched 2 Tyrogue eggs, and one of them, with the help of some iron supplements, I was able to get him to have, like, perfect stats across the board. Like, perfectly even stats. So he's gonna be... We'll get to him later, but he will be a Hitmontop finally. And then this one, he actually, like, naturally had perfect stats, but I hatched him second, and I already prepared the first one. So I had to give him a little bit of protein. Now, I'm gonna save just in case he somehow gets, like, too much defense EVs and, like, doesn't have more attack. Because Lehman is supposed to be Hitmonlee, which it didn't make sense before that Hitmonlee has more attack, but when I thought about it, I was like, oh yeah, Hitmonchan as a boxer is going to be blocking with his arms and his boxing gloves sometimes, so that makes sense that he has more defense. Oh, look at Lehman. He's got his stance. He's ready to go, but it's not his fight. You don't fight tonight, Lehman. You will observe and learn from your elders, who get trapped in a fire whirl. Come on, Rosencrantz, you can do it. A 1-hit. Yeah, there you go. Oh wait, did I not give him enough experience? Oh yeah, there we go. Level 20! Wait. Were stats even? No, he has more attack. Yeah. For a second, I thought they were both 22, but no. I did it right. I could have given him more protein just to make actually sure, because I have so much money. Yay, we're gonna Hitmonlee! Hitmonlee! I always remember in Smash Brothers, if you get Hitmonlee, he goes, Tyler, T. Which, I wonder if that's like his Japanese name? But Hitmonlee was one of the really scary... One of the scarier Pokemon to get out of to have somebody else throw out of a Pokeball. Hitmonlee, the kicking Pokemon. This amazing Pokemon has an awesome sense of balance. It can kick in succession from any position. It's awesome. Bro, this Pokemon is awesome. Also, at 4'11", since its head is like in its chest, it's like otherwise human-sized. It's so weird. And I think Hitmonchan is shorter. Or is the same size, but it ends up being shorter because of that. What are his stats? What are his stats, Lemon? Yeah, look at that. He got so many attack stats out of that, and special defense too. Curiously enough. So he can kind of resist psychic moves a little bit. Not really. Yeah. Alright. Who's next? James. Who has a strangely similar cry to Lemon. Yeah, Lemon is a pitched down coughing. Meanwhile, Oscar has its own... Hitmonchan has its own sound, its own cry. Unique. Actually, Oscar sounds like a sped up version of like some other Pokemon. Like Lapras or something? I don't know. I'd be curious to see if anybody has compiled all of the samples that they used for the different Pokemon cries and like which Pokemon have like which cries. Which Pokemon have which samples, because they share so many of the same ones. I want to say that with this generation, with Gold and Silver, they had more space to work with on the chip. Like they had more memory to work with and they can have more unique moves, but also I love the coughing back sprite. He's just like, it looks like he's in perfect profile going from left to right, like, Don't mind me, just floating on through. Hi, Sneasel. Hope you're having a lovely day. Don't pay me no mind. I'm just going on my way. Well, game hitched a little bit for a second. I hope the capture card is okay. I've noticed because I have like a slightly older retro tank. I think it's the retro tank 2X, and it seems to. I feel like it heats up a lot, and I also put like a little thing on top of it because the LED is way too bright. So sometimes I worry that maybe it's not. It's like it's gonna overheat one of these days. Maybe not. Oh, but look at that! Oh, he was happy before. Now he's in constant pain. Oh, I'm in constant pain. I grew like a. I like asexually grew another coughing out of my body, and that one grew like a weird like tumorous growth. Oh, here you go. Wheezing, the poison gas Pokemon. If one of the twin coughing inflates, the other one deflates. It constantly mixes its poisonous gases. Oh. But neither of them looks happy, right? Like, I feel like that main one could be, it's almost making like a real, like a scary face. It's almost like trying to be intimidating, but they look like they're really unhappy. Why is Weezing so miserable? And look at that coughing. He's got like a little, he almost looks like SpongeBob smile. Poor guy. He turned from SpongeBob into Squidward. Coughing is the SpongeBob and wheezing is the Squidward. He grew old and jaded and miserable, and now he has like chronic pain because he has a second coughing attached to him, and they share gases. Oh, let me rest. I wish I could split it apart and be just a regular coughing again, the same way that Slowbros can lose the shell on their tail. Man, I wish they had come up with that second shell Pokemon instead of just pretending like it's a Shelder, because it is absolutely not a Shelder. And then maybe they could have changed the evolution so like you have to have both in your party and they combine into one Pokemon. Wouldn't that be kind of neat? That's the kind of thing they do now in Pokemon. Like with new ones. You have to have like a free slot open so that you can get a Shedinja or whatever. Or is that Shedinja? Yeah. Ninjask is the like not ghost one. Come on, Rosencrantz. You're behind on levels. I wanted you to catch up. Which is funny because Rosencrantz is so strong. You'd think he wouldn't be behind. But at least for an Ursaring, I may as well fly, because Ursaring will just rest, like, by accident, if I do a wing attack and don't knock him out in one go. Alright. Okay, Keen. She's gonna transition. Kind of. Or wait, I think Keen is actually a male Goldeen. So he's always... So this is just, like, his gender-affirming care. Or is Keen a girl? No, I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. The easy answer is just that Keen is gender non-conforming, gender fluid. Oh yeah, Keen is a girl. For the moment. Let's say gender fluid. Because in the blue and red ones we had trans Seaking, but I think for this game it makes more sense. For this particular Seaking, I think it makes more sense to have a gender fluid one. Today she's a girl. Today she feels like girl. Tomorrow she might feel boy. Seaking, a goldfish Pokemon. During spawning season, Seaking gather from all over, coloring the rivers a brilliant red. Also, that's not a goldfish, you can't fool me, that's a koi. I guess Americans don't know what a koi is in 2001. Or 2000, I think this game came out in 2000. I always confuse myself, because like the GameCube was 2001 in North America. Okay, I'm giving this a once over because I think we got everybody, but I want to be sure. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll change the box and automatically get a free save. I think the only one left here to evolve should be my Ammonite, which will be nice because we'll get Ancient Power. Yeah, we have Emblazoned, Praster, Woof, Archaeopteryx, Magrat, Naniog, and Weatherwax, Rincewind, Pooh Bear, the other evolutions, Toothless, who we evolved ages ago, and Binky! Oh, Death of Rats. We gotta do Death of Rats. Okay, let's do Death of Rats first, actually. And then we'll do Binky. I'm adding the F in there, even though there wasn't space in the actual name. So really, it's just Death O Rats. And Shelter Icon. Oh, nice. We got good luck. We didn't even need rebuff for this one. It's a Tangela. I think Death of Rats does know Ice Beam. Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm thinking of Binky. Sorry, Death of Rats. He does not know Ice Beam. Binky knows Ice Beam, but I don't know if he can fight for himself. Oh, okay, we do need rebuff. Excuse me for coughing. We were just around, you know, between Sledge Girl and James the Wheezing, I've got like a little itch in my throat now. I'm leaning away from the mic in case that makes a difference, but I think it's still getting picked up. It's kind of frustrating because this mic needs a lot of boost because I don't have a professional audio setup. And yet some stuff that like when I'm way far away from the mic still gets caught, still gets captured. I don't know. So maybe I don't need to have my face so close to it. Okay, Death of Rats. Oh, he got a little extra, I forgot. Look at that, he's evolving. He's gonna get up on his hind legs and grow big claws. His body is gonna become like his entire head. Yeah. Kabutops has a cool cry, too. And he learned Slash. Now that he isn't walking on his legs, he can slash with them. Yeah, I want to say Binky, depending on what Pokemon we run into, Binky might actually be able to fight on his own. I want to give him the chance at least. Kabutops, the shellfish Pokemon. In the water, it tucks in its limbs to become more compact. Then it wiggles its shell to swim fast. Kabutops is not a shellfish either, is it? Yeah. Yeah, Kabutops is not a shellfish. It's a horseshoe crab. You could at least call it a crab Pokemon, and that would be kind of close. Kabutops, the crab bucket Pokemon. When Kabutops try to climb out of a bucket, they will inevitably grasp and claw at each other and ensure that none of them makes it out. Attempting to reach higher ground, they will reach for the highest Kabutops in the bucket. Okay. Yeah, Binky, I'm not even going to put the experience share on Binky. I'm going to give him the chance to actually fight for himself. Because he's still got his Bitterberry. Okay, Binky, show me what you got, buddy. I forget if he knows a water move at all. I don't think he does. Oh, and of course we get a Ponyta. Dang it. Because Ice Beam won't do much. Oh, he's got Water Gun. Well, let's try it, because he should resist fire moves, and Rock should resist physical. He actually needs more experience. There were a few Pokemon where I forgot to... I forgot to spend the time to level them up to give them, like, extra experience, so Binky might need, like, a few battles, actually. Yeah. But he can fight for himself at least against a Ponyta. Okay, that's good news. A Tangela will certainly go down to an Ice Beam. I'm not too sure about Rapidash, if we run into one of those. Oh, hey, look. It's the Pokemon I ordered. And Binky is faster. Way to go, Binky. I mean, I named him thinking about, because I think we were thinking about Terry Pratchett for some reason. So, to go with the death of rats, that's why. But I can't, Binky also makes me think of, a pacifier for like a baby. It's also a Binky. Okay, Ursaring, Okay, I'm gonna give you a chance, Binky. This one's risky, though. Because Ursaring might do a dark move. Like, it knows Feint Attack. So if it does a Feint Attack, that'll get around your rock resistance. Oh, never mind. He went to sleep. And Lear won't help us because we only have special moves. But, unless he wakes up right away. I think even if he woke up right away, he doesn't get to move yet, so that's fine. It just took a little longer, but Binky did it. Binky got his own experience. Look at that. And I love the little back sprite. It's very cute for Binky. Binky the Ammonite. Yeah, Ancient Power. Yes, 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 yes. This is the move. Because Binky is going to be the father... one of these days, Binky's going to be the father of a Larvitar. Who will then know Ancient Power. Oh, look at him. He's got his arms up. It's like, yeah. And there probably are arms because they don't have suckers on them. As per last stream. Look at that. He stood up. He's an Amistar now. He looks really cute. Amistar always looked kind of creepy to me with its, like, segmented mouth. But this Amistar looks really cute. There's something about, like, he's got this very endearing look in his eyes, you know? Amistar, the spiral Pokemon. Apparently, it cracked Shelder's shell with its sharp fangs and sucked out the insides. Oh. That doesn't look like a Shelder shell either. But Amistar is also an ancient Pokemon. Is this like, are they talking about like an ancient Shelder that had a spiral shell? Like what's, and what a horrific description. I was gonna like say how cute Amistar looks in the sprite, but Amistar is scary. Amistar is like a violent animal. I mean, that shouldn't be a surprise, right? All animals are violent, really. Oh, what happened to his Bitterberry? I don't know. Okay, I think that's everybody. Let me check. Let me just do a quick sweep. Yeah, you all are evolved or you don't evolve. So we're done with this box. Now we're on to the second generation Pokemon. Which, it may look like I've skipped some slots, but that's only because, actually, no, it won't have. What am I saying? Like, so many of these Pokemon, like... Oh, wait, we never evolved Baldwin Jr.? Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna do that now. He needs to be level 30. Dadgummit. Okay, well, hang on. Baldwin Jr. can wait, I think. I missed one. I can't believe... I thought that we got him to Feraligatr, but I guess not. You know, we'll wait. We'll wait to do that so that we can get everybody else quickly. Zumi, Togepi needs special help. Oh, Lhasa is going to be the... oh, these two are going to be the special evolutions. Amanta, here we go. Was I talking about Battlestar for some reason? I think Amanta is a Battlestar Galactica character. I don't know. I've seen a few episodes of the original Battlestar, but I have nothing... I have no... Oh yeah, why do we have a Bitterberry? Okay. I guess we took the Bitterberry off of, we took the Bitterberry off of, Deatho Rats, I think. I think I was just mashing through the menu, I didn't notice. Oh man, I thought we were done with all the power leveling. But we gotta get Croconaw, up some levels. That's gonna be a trick. So yeah, something tells me, you know, if we have to go long to get that done, then we will go long. We will go long on the stream just to get Baldwin Jr. to evolve. And unfortunately, since it's only 7 levels, I feel like the Elite Four might be overkill for that. It's hard to tell. It's hard to say how many levels you'll get with an Elite Four run. not like 10 would be too much, but I think 7 is like, I don't know, maybe it's worthwhile. Yeah, Amanta, good job. Good job, Amanta. You've turned into Native American totem pole bird. Okay, she's gonna be, gosh, this I'm so stupid. I could have done that yesterday. Where are you, Xatu? Here you go. Xatu, the mystic Pokemon. They say that it stays still and quiet because it is seeing both the past and future at the same time. Oh yeah. I remember that description stood out to me. Yeah, it's like Merlin from some versions of the Arthur legend. Or kind of. I guess he's better than Merlin. Or she, Amanta. I guess she's kind of better than Merlin, because Merlin can only remember the future in some versions of the Arthur legend. Is that it? Baldwin is the only one left in here. Okay, we'll come back for Baldwin. Baldwin Jr. And funny enough, the smaller number of additional Pokemon added for Gold and Silver means that we don't have all that many more to evolve. But we already did this box, didn't we? Yeah, Solara and Emmanuel and Guildenstern have special evolution conditions, so we'll come back to them another time. All right. Now, who do we have here? Nina. Refute Doomguy. We already got Doomguy. Agatha doesn't evolve. Pokey. Liam's doesn't evolve. St. Nicole. Boudica. Charlotte doesn't evolve. Sarandon has, and Adamantine have special conditions. Gran has evolved. Velma. Here we go. Boom. Jenkins. Now I think I tried to have her battle a Wild Tangela, and she was not strong enough to knock it out with an Ember, because Ember is the only move she has, I think. The only fire move. But let's see, maybe she can fight. If we run into a Tangela, I will give her a chance. Or a Doduo. Like, Doduo I think is weak enough that she could fight it. Nope. We're not going to fight an Earth Ring. Not with Velma. Although I will check what her moves are. Oh, she has Flamethrower. And she has a cool back sprite. Look at the like ears. The like flowy ears. There's something about like Slugma's design is like there's like a specific kind of animal. I think it's like a sea animal that looks kind of like that. Does the sea cucumbers look kind of like that? They have those kind of like membranous ears. Or maybe like seahorses kind of look like that. They kind of have that like those structures that are all like kind of tendrily and stuff like that. And so I guess it's meant to be like that for Slugma a little bit, but it's also like flames, flickering flames. But she's gonna grow a rocky outer shell. She won't be a slug anymore. She'll be a snail. There's a little hole in it. You're letting a little bit of the flame out, Velma. You gotta gather some more rocky, hard, whatever that's called. There's a word for magma that's hardened, and I can't remember what it is. Mag Cargo. She also turned kind of pink. Let's see. She's gonna be kind of far down the list, past Espeon and Slowking. There you are. Number 219. Magma, the lava Pokemon. The shell on its back is just skin that has cooled and hardened. It breaks easily with a slight touch. Oh. I guess it's gotten... It isn't even that big. 2 feet. That card goes small. Small. She's small. I guess that makes sense. It's like the... She can only generate so much heat, so like at the side... Like the distance from the center of her body where the shell starts to form is like where the heat has died down too much, and it's just cool. That's cool. I imagine that she like gathers rock to put on her body. Oh yeah, we got Paige and Boo Boo. Paige and Boo Boo. We're gonna fight some wild Tanglers and Doduo and get you some experience, Boo Boo. You'll go into a big bear one of these days. Alright, Yogi. I don't know what Boo Boo sounds like. It's kind of nasally, I think. Alright, Yogi. Boy, that park ranger sure is causing us a lot of trouble. For us native bears of Jellystone Park. That's not quite right. Aw, Paige. Paige is very cute. But he cannot fight a Rapidash. I'm getting you out of there, Paige. I love the stripes. The stripes on a Swinub always felt to me like they're kind of like more like grooves, like grooves in the fur. Like he has really long. I imagine that a Swinub has like long fur, like a thick fur coat, but that the like brown parts are little like kind of segmented gaps in between them, almost like he's got rows of fur. But it probably is just a pattern from the look of it. I don't know. Doesn't it have the... Well, he's going away. He's turned into a big pig. That's right. It's me, Mr. Big Pig. A pig who likes to play, go fish. Seeking out other animals who like to play, go fish. And a go fish playing pig accumulates a great deal of trinkets, you see. A trinket-loving big pig who likes to play go fish. Spy Fox, anyone? There's a game that we had as kids. And never beat because I didn't realize that you needed to like use the conversation mechanic to like talk to characters and gather information. Like it's not... I think we assumed that was just like a fun little thing that because it didn't... Like we did it, you do all that like you talk to a few people and it doesn't really do anything. And so as a kid, you don't think any further. But we spent most of the time in that game playing one of the... There was some mini game where you like fly... You like fly an airplane or something, like a spy plane. And you have to like dodge stuff. It was basically like a scroller. You know, some kids were playing Gradius or Salamander, or Nemesis. Some kids were playing Nemesis or Gradius on their Nintendos. Me, I was playing Spy Fox in dry cereal. A little mini game. I think that's what it was like. It's been so long since I played that game. I don't even remember for sure what the mini game was like. Okay. Boo, look out! It's a fire pony. That pony is gonna light you up. I don't know, Yogi, because Yogi Bear is based on the football player. Baseball player who would make like all these silly quips. The way they get to my house is when you reach the fork in the road, you take it. That's what you do when you reach the fork, Boo Boo. You get it, Boo Boo. You take the fork out of the road. Yogi, I'm feeling funny inside. The crescent moon on my chest is moving to my... The crescent moon on my head is moving to my chest, Yogi, and it's forming a circle. Oh, Boo Boo. It's a full eclipse. My God. You've doomed us all. It's the sign of the end times, Boo Boo. When the crescent moon eclipses the sun. I'm losing it. I'm losing the thread. Ursaring, the hibernant Pokemon. Although it is a good climber, it prefers to snap trees with its forelegs and eat fallen berries. It snaps the trees? Also, 5'11", tall bear. Not as tall as an actual bear standing up, but pretty big. So, like, is the Pokedex saying that Ursaring, it, like, snaps the entire tree down? Or just branches? Like, it takes down the entire tree and then like it gets the berries. It sounds so dangerous. Maybe Ursa rings only exist in small numbers, and tearing down the trees like that is good for the ecosystem. Like it replenishes the something. You know, science, biology, science. I never took biology, I don't think. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just know that like some stuff that seems destructive. Oh yeah, Perry Bible Fellowship. I just know that some stuff that seems destructive, like forest fires, can actually be very beneficial to a forest. But not when the forest doesn't have time to recover. And to, you know, to actually like grow from all the like dried brush and stuff. Okay. And for sure all of the increased brush fires are our fault. Between increasing global climate and deforestation and related things. You gotta let the beavers back to build the dams the way they used to, because that's the way that the land formed and the way the animals that lived there lived, and you gotta let the wolves back so that they can, like, population control the animals that... oh, whatever. Topple. He also has the stance that he's ready to fight. But it is not his day to fight. No, no. Rosencrantz will take out the Ponyta. He will battle the Ponyta and still will not reach level 67 because it's not enough experience. But Topple, look at that, perfectly even stats all across. I got his EVs on defense to line up, because otherwise he just had like naturally equal other stats. Everything else was like that. I don't know how that happened. It was truly magical. Lehman almost had that, except that his speed IV was a little lower. It was like 1 point less in speed, but otherwise he was even. And yeah, we got him on top, which is the one that I dreaded the most, and it turned out to be not that difficult to get one. But yeah, Topple has turned into a Hitmontop. Oops. I'm afraid I don't have another item to give you. There we go. Okay, where is he? Where's Hitmontop? There we go. Hitmontop, the handstand Pokemon. If you become enchanted by its smooth, elegant dance-like kicks, you may get drilled hard. Yeah. Okay, that's an interesting way to phrase that. So many of the Pokedex, like... Pokedex entries have such an inconsistency of, like, speaker and audience. Because, like, sometimes it's just purely descriptive. It reads like like an entry that you would read in a biology book. And then this one is, like, very poetic and a warning to people who like encounter these in the wild. It's very strange. Yeah, and 4 feet with its legs out. Also, it's not standing on its head, it's standing on the point on its head. It's not a handstand Pokemon. Pokedex, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Dex? You don't know. You don't know. You don't. I contest this nickname, this moniker that you've given to Hitmontop. Well, okay, Gracious. Oh no, we do need to evolve Gracious, yeah. Because Gracious will get evolved again with the trait evolution, but first we need to get him up a level? I actually don't remember. I'm bad when it comes to the Pokemon who, like, we don't use all the time. I just don't remember their gender. He's a boy. Goodness gracious. It's the Gracious King. He will be the Gracious King Dragon. King Dragon. Oops, I almost hit select again. Okay, here we go. Aw. Look at him floating up there with only one wing. Oh no. He's gonna grow silver hair and start mumbling to himself about, like, the ancient ones. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get him to evolve real quick. So he gets another wing. Or no, wait, does he always have one wing? Seadra and Kingdra? I think they might. Let's not let him grow out his hair. And he won't start thinking about getting like a really long samurai sword. Or anything crazy like that. Look at him, so innocent and young. Oh, he does get 2 wings. At least as a Seadra. Oh, now he's grown and angry. Your Gracious evolved into Seadra. I always like Seadra's a cute design, even though it's always angry. I like Seadra. I gotta go way up the list for that, though. And sadly, Seadra, much like Venomoth, is a Pokemon that you just will not get until much later in the game, even in this game. Seadra, the dragon Pokemon. An examination of its cells revealed the presence of a gene not found in Horsey. It became a hot topic. Okay. I mean, is that not the way that evolution works in Pokemon? Is it not supposed to, like... Is it not supposed to undergo genetic transformation, or no? It's not, like, genetically mutating when it evolves? Why is that so unusual? Because it's like, it's not like... It's not metamorphosis, they explicitly use the word evolution. I don't know. Metamorphosis would not work as well for this game, obviously, or for a game like this. Okay, we got 2 more. Why is that an Exoskeleton? But you know, still, it's like, what's going on here? Why is it such a hot topic that... It's such a hot topic that it got, like... It has a gene. It had a new gene. It evolved and it has a new gene, guys. Also, New Gene... I always thought New Gene was a good, funny kind of pun name. Because you could still call... You could still call your Pokemon Gene or your pet or whatever, but its full name is New Gene. You can give it blue jeans, and the New Gene's blue jeans. It's got new jeans. New Gene. Blue jeans. Okay. Yeah, Rosencrantz again. We're just doing Rosencrantz every time until he evolves, until he levels up. Crobat does not evolve. That would be insane. That's yet another thing Pokemon has never done is a fourth stage Pokemon. I'm pretty sure. 3 like is and has always been the limit. Aw, she wants to learn Takedown. Sure, why not? You can forget Growl. You should really learn a ground move like Earthquake or something. Oh, and she got a boost. She probably almost leveled up again. Look at her, she's so cute. The cute little elephant Pokemon. Uh-oh. Much like with Horsey and Decidueye, Eliza is getting angry and she grew tusks. Oh, look at that. I love that Donphan is clearly designed to be kind of have like tire treads. So that she can roll up and roll around like a tire. Also, I'm surprised that she evolves so low level. You'd think it'd be higher level for a Donphan Pokemon like that. Let's see, where is it in the thing? Here we go. Donphan, the armor Pokemon. It has sharp, hard tusks and a rugged hide. Its tackle is strong enough to knock down a house. I almost misread that as horse. It can knock down a horse. Also, I love the cry. It's about to go into song. Much like the Doug Trio. It should join the Doug Trio. Eliza should join Piglet and like fill out the like, I don't know, I guess she would be a soprano. Their trio's all boys, so they need somebody on the like higher register. Okay, we got Exoskeleton the Houndour. Also evolves at a pretty low level. But she doesn't learn her good moves like Crunch and Flamethrower until she's much higher. So the smart thing would be to hold her back, much like I did with Lord. but we're not interested in getting the right moves. We just want Exoskeleton to evolve. So let's get out there. I think this is the last one, and then Baldwin. But I'll check the box to be sure. Because we did, oh yeah, everybody's up. Let's do Arachne. Because we did Larvitar. We got Tyranitar already. So it's basically down to Baldwin Jr. and the Stone and Trade evolutions. What? Exoskeleton's evolving. Yeah, oh, look at her go. Yeah, it's evolved into a Houndoom. Houndoom is kind of cool. I think it's kind of a little, it feels a little over-designed with all the like exterior bones stuff, but I do like it. There's just something kind of neat about it. There you are. Houndoom, the dark Pokemon. If you are burned by the flames it shoots from its mouth, the pain will never go away. That's the most emo thing about Houndoom. The pain never goes away. My favorite song is Hurt by Johnny Cash, not the 9 Inch Nails one. And she has a really deep voice. She deliberately puts on a really deep voice. Okay, I think that's everybody. Alright. Because the only Pokemon in the next box, this one, is Larvitar. So... yeah. I guess next... we'll save it for next stream. What I'm gonna do next stream... I've got an idea for next stream. I'm gonna level up Baldwin Jr. I'm gonna level up Baldwin Jr. so that he can evolve, you know, much like the rest of these, he can evolve with just one. And then we're gonna do all the trade stuff. I'm gonna try and get all of our, like, Pokemon that need happiness to within a level of evolution. Like, I'm gonna level them up and then stop them from evolving so we can do it on stream. Yeah, and that'll be Thursday. So Thursday, my goal Thursday is to do the remaining Pokemon in the first hour, and then the second hour we should be able to do legendary hunting, which will be really risky because the one Pokemon I haven't leveled up at all is Mulan the Second, and she's going to really struggle with the legendary birds in particular, I can guarantee. I'm expecting that. But anyway, look forward to that on Thursday. We're going to be finishing up the Pokemon Gold section of this playthrough, and we'll be able to start Crystal on Monday. And Thursday I will definitely... I said I was going to go over tonight to get Baldwin, but I think that doesn't make sense. I'm going to prep him for next time. So look forward to that on Thursday. Thank y'all for joining me, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.